going. Come on into this. You are live on YouTube. YouTubers in the house, come on in and gather around. Hear me? I said there's no reason for you not to come in and gather around the table. There's a table that you're going to eventually have to gather around. Ooh-wee. So y'all might as well come on into this ground. This is good ground over here. You can let your hair down. You can relax. You can release. You can relieve yourself of all the anxieties and the depressions and all of the things that might hinder you from becoming. You can have the ability here on this assignment to do just that, is release yourself, ma'am. Release yourself, sir, from all of the limiting beliefs that will cause stagnation in your life. You feel me? Or limitations in your life, or it will cause depletions in your life if you're not careful. And so y'all know I got to come in and stand on my dean and stand in my assignment and come on into the assignment 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 12 o'clock hour. I'm here for you guys because of the calling, true enough. Because of the calling, because of the obedience that has been placed upon my life when he said, open the laptop on October 15th, 2022. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here almost 3 years later. Y'all can come on into this assignment. There's no reason not to come into the assignment, sir. A king, all the emperors in the earth, you can tap into this assignment. There's no reason not to, unless you're just going to create one. You can create 1,001 reasons. Oh, he done did this before, and he done did that before. That's one thing that people tend to kind of like hold you accountable to your past, and that's okay. Did you hear me? I say individuals in this thing called life, right? They will eventually try to hold you to your past, ma'am. Just all you got to do is keep moving. Did you hear me? All you got to do is keep thriving. In the midst of survival, keep thriving. Sometimes, if the truth be told, we're all out here in survival mode. If the truth is told. I don't know too many individuals that is really, really, really just banging it all the way out. And there's some out here in the earth that's just banging it all the way out. And maybe I might have to become one of those individuals where, okay, should I say it this way? Let me say it this way. That you can put all your bills on auto pay and don't have to worry about it. Isn't that a beautiful feeling? Can you feel that? See, let me tell you something. The only way you'll be able to tap into some of the things that I say through as a thought-provoking specialist, I believe that you would have to have enough bandwidth or enough magnification, if you will. Enough, what's the word? Like a magnifying glass where you can see it from a small speck and just put your viewpoint on it, and then you see it bigger, clearer, and closer. And so at the same time, maybe I came by here this morning to say that if you don't have it like myself at this moment, I do not have all my bills on auto pay. And if the truth be told, sometimes in this thing called life, we are surviving. We are in survival mode. Maybe I had to come by here as your thought provoker to tell you that the creator of all things says that season of your life might be ending. Ooh-wee. But it's all on how you deal with it. It's all through the thought process by which you have allowed it to become, that you can create a new narrative, a new understanding, a new mindset shift that has to be created in order for you to go to your new level. So I came this morning. Y'all heard me. I'm here now, on my assignment, standing on my D. Hey, what's good with you? I only have my glasses on right now to see. What's up with you? I got my little, my cool boys on right now. You know what I'm saying? My laid backs. But when it come time for what's up, W? I see you now. Thank you, man, for all the love. Thank you for all the love that you share and that you share, you know what I'm saying, through your hearts going up on this TikTok. Got all these hearts going up. It flooded my heart when I see all those heart going up like that. It flooded my heart. Make me feel good and make me feel like the assignment of me being obedient is worthy of those hearts. And so I don't take it for granted when a person show me love the way they do on TikTok. I don't take it for granted. So anyway, I came by this morning, right? Actually with nothing to say. Can I be honest with you this morning? I actually sat here with absolutely nothing to say. And y'all get all this from me. So that's just a beautiful thing that I can empty my spirit and empty my mind and empty my body. You feel me? Empty all three components. Your spirit, your mind, and your body must be alkaline. And so if they're acidic, maybe you have to empty it all out and then refuel it with positivity. Refuel your thoughts with abundance. Refuel your thoughts with the top side of the hourglass, which is where everything that you need to stand in right now presents itself. All the positivity in the earth is going to be right here. All the negativity, is it relevant in the earth? Absolutely. They're relevant to each other. But at the same time, all I'm here to tell you is to stand on your positive side of your thought process, where all your achievements and all your advancements and all of your accolades, all of your beliefs has to be up here. Unbelief has to be down here. It has to be acidic, unbelief. But when you believe, when you're confident, lack of confidence has got to be down here. When you're conscious, when you're capable. Ooh, see that word? Capable. Say it. Say, I am capable. A lot of people can't even say that. See, I felt that in my spirit that somebody had a struggle with saying they're capable. That's a good word. That's a positive word. That's a word that has to remain alkalinic in your life. Capability. That I have the capability. I have the agility. I have the determination. That got to be at the top. When you're determined to be successful, when you're determined to put your best foot forward every single morning that you step outside the bed, sir, when you put your foot on that ground, you in your mind, you will say, success is my birthright. Success is my birthright. It's my birth. It's what's been placed in my life before the very foundation of this world is a successful thoughts, a successful attribute, successful being, a successful essence of who we are in the earth has to stand in success. We can't stand in failure, sir. Even though we failed, even though there's no perfection in the earth, if I speak to anybody long enough, I'll see how you view yourself through your thoughts and through your words that you desire to say. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning, and I came here with the word. I came here with the word by which I sat here this morning with nothing to say. Soon as I cut these lights on and these cameras on, and as soon as I bring this mic closer to, something happens in the atmosphere. I ain't trying to figure it out. I'm going to just vibe with it. I don't have no other choice. At this moment in my life, as a 57-year-old man, I just had my 58th birthday. I just turned 58 on September 25th. 58. And at the same time, October 15th, in a few days from now, will make my 3rd year anniversary of speaking into the mind of the people. And I don't feel no ways tired. Did you hear me? I say I don't feel no ways tired, sir. I'm actually excited about the movement Even though at one time there might be stagnation, I'm here to let you know, if you just keep on moving, keep on, even if it's 2 miles an hour, so everybody see you. Just keep moving. All I'm asking you to do is never quit. Never throw in the towel. Never be feeling I'm defeated. All those words has to be on the bottom side of the hourglass, defeated. If you walking around here feeling defeated, that's scary to me. All you have to do is look at the obstacles by which making you feel that way and get a different viewpoint of it, a different perspective. That'll shift your mindset. That'll cause your vibrations to go higher. That'll cause your energy to increase, to elevate. Did you hear me? I said that'll cause your vibrations to go higher, sir. And so maybe I came this morning to help shift that. Maybe I came this morning to help you shift that that low vibrational state of mind to a higher vibrational state of mind, a more alkaline state, a more conscious state, a more aware state. And so as I sat here this morning, right, and as I prepared to say something to the mind of the people, guess what the Creator told me to tell you? He said, tell him I said to read the labels. Listen, I can't make this stuff up. Did you hear me? He said, tell him I said to read the labels. That's the topic of this assignment, is for you to read the labels. Take your time. It's okay. It's okay to become detailed oriented. That's what's going to happen to you when you start reading the labels. You're going to become more detailed oriented because you're going to start paying attention to the details. I know that so many individuals in this earth, especially like rapper dudes or individuals that has had to sign on some type of dotted line to sign their lives over to say, this is what I'll do, or this is the contract by which I understand it. And I can tell you something, in the process of being a thought provoker, I'm here to tell you to read the fine print. Read the labels. The small print will tell a different story than the big print. Did you hear me? Oh, I did not sit down here to say all this. But as I stopped by a store, and for whatever reason in this morning, I seen this says an apple juice, 100%. You see it? You see it says 100% apple juice. You see all the bigness of the label? You see how it says big, 100% juice from concentrate, apple juice. And it gives you the name. But at the same time, in this thing called life, ooh, y'all got to let me live in here. Did you hear me? I said, at the same time, in this thing called life, it's going to come a time in your life that you're going to have to turn it. You're going to have to turn it. You're going to have to turn it to the back and then read all of the small print, because the small print is going to tell a different story than the big out front print. Do you hear me? Chosen ones, do you hear me? I say you're going to have to become a chosen one in order to understand this. That there's a small print that's going to be different from the big print. But as you start moving through this thing called life, and as you start moving through all of these life's curriculums, you will understand as time progresses that it's about the small label. It's about the smallest of print that we're going to have to start significantly paying attention to. So read the labels, children. Hey, unks in the earth, read the labels, my brothers. Did you hear me? Pay attention to the small print in the earth. it's going to tell a different story. Did you hear me? And so at the same time, as I sit here and drink my juice for the very first time, I've never seen this one before, but it's nice. It's nice going down, right? And it's smooth. But at the same time, I have to be cognitively aware at this moment. I had to check and see did it have high fructose corn syrup, even though it said 100% juice. I had to check the small print. I had to turn a bottle, get a hold of the perspective in order to understand the assignment by which I put into my bodies. And so I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker. If I don't provoke thought, then I'm not doing my service to the atmosphere, to the environment, to the community by which the creator of all things has called me to. He said, tell them to check the small print. Tell them to read the labels. So whatever that might mean to you. I don't know if he meant in Walmart. I don't know if you're getting ready to face a major contract that you got to read the small print on before you sign your name on the dotted line. Read the label. Then turn it around and get the small print out the way too. Even if you got to do like I do, take a phone now when you at restaurants or when you at places that, you know, the labels might be too small for you, because once you cross that 50-yard line, all type of things start to happen to your eyesight. And so at the same time, now I have to take a picture of it and then blow it up. Ooh-wee. I say I have to take a picture of the label and then blow it up, man, in order to see it clearly. In order to see it with the precision by which I desire to see it, I have to blow it up. I have to couple of extra steps I have to do in order to get it done. And so I came this morning. One thing you can't say is I didn't come. I missed yesterday, but I am so glad that I stood in the paint today. And I had an opportunity to come and show up for my assignment. This is what I've been called to do. This is what I've been chosen to do. For many are called, but few are chosen. So if you are a chosen one, if you are a one that you know when you walk into an atmosphere and the whole atmosphere shifts because of the assignment that's been placed upon your life in the earth, then yeah, you can stand in your call. You can stand on your chosen one's perspective, your characteristic and your attributes. You can stand in your belief mechanism of who you are in the earth. You're here on assignment. We're all passing through. Don't get too comfortable. Ooh, I like that song. Don't get too comfortable. Did you hear me? I say, don't get too comfortable. You got to wear this earth as a loose garment, sir. We got to wear this world as a loose garment. Don't get too caught up into any one attribute that this earth seems to offer all of us for distractive type mechanisms in the earth that you can get all caught up in. And at the same time, before it's all over said and done, you'll be done forgot who you are. You'll be done got so caught up into the things of this earth, you'll be done actually started walking through this earth thinking you are part of the construct by which has been presented to you. I'm here to let you know at one time in this thing called life, I believe that you was a clean slate. I believe that when you came out your mother's womb and you came into the metaverse, that you were a clean slate. Because a lot of things that you remembered, you forgot. Did you hear me? I say a lot of things that you should have remembered, you forgot when you came through. So now we got to walk through this thing called life, remembering some of the things that we once knew. And so tap back in. Read your labels, sir. Hey, ma'am, read the labels. Read all the small prints in the earth. Pay attention to the detailed oriented things that might be, passed by others, but have to be observed by you. Did you hear me? I say it might be scanned over by others, but by you becoming a detailed oriented chosen one, by you being more significantly profound in your visions and in your thoughts and in your downloads and in your reading time, and when you take time to read books and read understandings and get theoretical frameworks based on hypotheses that has been placed here in the earth, then guess what? You will have the ability to create your own theoretical framework in spite of what everybody else might feel or say or think or do. You'll create your own because we are creators in the earth. And at the same time, we might as well go ahead on and create. Did you hear me, sir? I say you might as well go ahead on and create TikTok. TikTok, you might as well go ahead on and create the narrative by which you desire. Whatever your heart's desire is, ma'am, you have the ability. Ooh-wee, did you hear me? I said, whatever your heart's desire is, sir, you have the ability. You got to know this one here for yourself. Nobody can't know this for you. Did you hear me, ma'am? Nobody has the ability to know this for you. This one you're going to have to know for yourself. You're going to have to pay attention to self. You have to do all of the self-evaluations and the self-checks. I have to check myself sometime daily to make sure that I stay in the alignment by which the creator of all things has called me to. And so at the same time, I can't allow myself to be distracted by the distractions. Did you hear me? I say, please don't allow yourself to be distracted by all of the distractions. Don't allow it. Put your blinders on if you have to. Make sure you got your blinders on so you can focus in on the assignment by which has been placed in your life. So y'all know I had to come. Y'all know I had to speak, right? Y'all know I had to deliver. Y'all know I had to give birth to a pregnancy by which I'm pregnant with. So, since my water done broke, since blood has been shed, I almost said on Calvary's cross for the remission. Hey, it was in me right there. I be trying to, say, because the two things that as therapists and as counselors, as coaches, as individuals that's in corporate America, what are the two things that you should not be talking about in a corporate setting? Do you know? I say, what are the two things that you should not be talking about in a corporate setting? What are those two things? Do you know? Somebody write it on the chat. Write in the chat. What are the two things that corporate America tell you, sir, do not talk about these two things? What are they? What are they? Huh? Talk to me. Tell me what's the two things that you should not be talking about at the water cooler when you stand around the water cooler at your job. In the break room. Tell me are the two things that you should not be speaking on. Huh? Did y'all do it? You did it. Okay, you understand. Politics and religion. Did you hear me? I say politics and religion are these two things that you should not be talking about at the water cooler on your job. And so at the same time, since the creator of all things has called me to be licensed through the Department of Behavioral Health, Developmental Disabilities, right? And they told me, hey, you got to keep all that, even though you got your master's degree in ministry from Ohio Christian University, and you got all these things, you got your master's degree from all these different, higher educational things. I'm letting you know right now, they're telling you, you should not be talking about those things in that capacity. And so I had to go before my creator, right, and say, all right, now, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. And so at the same time, political arena has never really drawn me in until I did the Stacey Abrams thing and was out here taking people to the polls and I think that whatever happened to how she didn't make it and I was crushed. That crushed me. And so at the same time, I had to fall back. I had to fall back from it based on the fact that I got other things going on in my life that prevents me from having the ability to cast, right? And so that's okay with me. I don't have to. Because October 15th, 2022, the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. In spite of your flaws, sir. I don't care nothing about your failures, ma'am. I don't care nothing about your feebleness. I don't care nothing about your knees being faint. He has called you to do something. You better do it. Oh, he would twist your arm. They say, oh, he ain't gonna foot. That's the lie. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. When the creator of all things has called you to do something and you don't want to walk in it with a spirit of urgency or a spirit of understanding that you're the only shoe, the foot that can fit in that shoe by which has been tailor-made specifically for you, and you try to walk away from the assignment by which has been placed on your life, I'm telling you, you're finna go through some hard times, sir. You're going to go through some trials and some tribulations. I promise you will. They'll be so hard that it feel like he done twist your arm behind your back and push your head down into the sand until you say, I give. Ooh-wee. Till you say, I can't breathe. Till you say, I understand the assignment. Till you start saying, I'll do what you say and what you've called me and what you've chosen me to do. That's when things become easier. That's when things will start flowing a little differently. Did you hear me? I say things like that will start flowing a little differently once you have the ability to do that. Surrender. So by me surrendering on October 15th, 2022 is the only reason why I can still stand here on October 15th, 2025 and said I have not went against the assignment. My heart and even though I missed yesterday, my heart is still pure. Even in the midst of my imperfections, I'm still pure. Did you hear me? I say, even in the midst of your imperfections, sir, you must still be pure. You must still be pure. And so at the same time, I'm thankful. I'm grateful this morning. I appreciate the assignment that has been placed upon my life. I don't take for granted that, he's blessed me with enough ability and enough agility, enough bandwidth, enough expansion in my mind to supersede my insecurities or my inferiorities or whatever my inadequacies, anything that I have done that was not conducive to my overall well-being before is not being held against me now. That's a beautiful thing. I'm covered because I move in obedience. I gotta go, y'all. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. Listen, I sat down here this morning with absolutely nothing to say. And y'all get all this out of me. He told me to tell the mind of the people to check the labels. That's what I'm here to tell you. Check the labels. Read the small print, sir. Before you sign your name on a dotted line, make sure you read the small print. That's when you're going to see the story. It'll tell a different story from the big print. The big print going to always be on the front and the biggest one. But at sometimes in this thing called life, you're going to have to turn that bottle around in life and read all the small print. And make sure the small print validates the big print. Did you hear me? I say, make sure the small print of life, make sure the detailed oriented print that has been printed upon you as a label in the earth. You are your own label. Did you hear me? I say, you are your own label. Sometimes in this thing called life, you're going to have to read the small print about yourself. You're going to have to read it. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable. You heard what I said? It might make you feel uncomfortable. You're gonna be uncomfortable when you start reading that label about yourself. That past pain that happened to you as a child is still resonating in your adulthood type lifestyle. Did you hear me? I say that pain that they caused you that was outside of your control as an infant, as a toddler, as an adolescent, it was outside of your control. You didn't even have any control over the narrative. At the same time, it'll show up in your life as an adult, the violations. And so maybe I'm here. Maybe I got to stand on my assignment. Maybe I got to keep talking this talk in order for you to become better. Maybe you got to stand under this anointing in order to understand that your past pains had purpose. Ooh-wee. I say the pains of the past had purpose. It might just be the prerequisite for your power. Did you hear me? I say the pains of the past, sir, might just have purpose. It might be purpose filled based on the power that has been given to you. You've been blessed with power. You have been blessed with power to supersede the pain. Even though pain was a prerequisite for the power. Did you hear me? I say pain was the prerequisite for the power. Now you can turn your painful experiences, the pains of the past, into purpose. Maybe it was preparation for you to talk to little kids that might have been treated unfairly or touched inappropriately. So at the same time, I had to come. Did you hear me? I said, I had to come. I had to sit here this morning. I wouldn't let another day go by. I had to come and say this, even though I didn't even have nothing to say. I had to say this. So I'm here to tell you, become detailed oriented. Read the labels of life by which has been given to you. That there's a big label, but then there's some detailed oriented labels that you're going to have to pay attention to in order to become the best version of yourself that you can become. Thank y'all for chiming in with me. I see Tabitha, I see my cousin OJ, I see y'all online. Thank y'all for chiming in with me. Thank y'all for being here as I stand on my assignment, standing in my dean, standing in my chosen one's perspective, standing in my calling, standing in my essence of who I am, standing in my energy, standing in my frequency, standing in my aura, standing in the vibration by which the creator of all things has given me to share with you. Thank you for chiming in with me this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Facebook. Peace and blessings on YouTube.